water friends. So we have Ducky, because she's a ducky. Not really, she's a dinosaur, but still, it's watery. Okay, so let's give it a shake. We are going to find out who is coming towards you, okay? So it's either your soulmate or whoever your next relationship is, okay? Hopefully we don't get any warnings. Okay. Alrighty. Woo! Let's see what we got. Okay. Ooh, okay. We have a D, T, A, N, G, H, T, Y, T, and B. You know what? That was weird because I saw how it was like sideways. So it was kind of like on both, but then it went to Gary. Okay, I think that's all of our letters. And how do we not have any of those little white ones? Wow, that's crazy. Normally there's always a few in there. So no, like nothing tiny in here. These are the letters. Okay, that's interesting. So we have a G, H, T, Y, which that's like, you know, like Doherty or, you know, something like that. It's like kind of like part of a last name. All right, so cool. We have Dan, Tan. We also have Gary, and we do have a G, and it's an orange, so G could be significant. Okay. All right, okay, so we have a 2 here. Okay, interesting. High Priestess. Then we have a 4. Okay. Oh, we have an 8. How come I didn't even see it? It was so big that I didn't even notice it. So a whole another 8, and that's the biggest one. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so we have, what do we have? We have 2. So we have High Priestess, then we have an Emperor, and then we have 8 as well, which I did air sign before. They also had a green 8, and for some reason, I pictured it being on a jersey. So that could be significant for you guys as well, okay? If not, it is the Justice card, if I'm correct. I believe so. I'm used to it being like in Roman numerals, so I'm like 8. So, okay. Which they could be Libra, okay. An Emperor always gives me like Aries vibes, okay. Yes. And very green as well. And so those numbers could be significant. So 2, 4, 8. And they are in increments as well, right? 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. You get the gist. Okay. I like these charms. It's a weird vibe, to be honest. So I'm going to have to try to figure this out. But okay, so this is like my... like a cannon, okay? But it also could be signifying something heavy, because it really is heavy. Like, if you can hear that, it's like actual metal. So it could be like a wrecking ball. It could be a burden. It could be just something heavy in general. It could just mean metal as well. Like, every once in a while when I see this, I'll think of The Legend of Korra. I love both of those series, like, you know, The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. And I always think of, not Toph, but Toph's kids, right? Lynn, and how there were metal benders. And it's almost like bending something that you didn't think could be bent. So it's almost like learning something about yourself that you didn't think you could do, like that you thought was literally physically impossible or something. I don't know how that could be significant to you, but I'm feeling driven to mention that. And then we have my marble for my ribbon of fate, red ribbon of fate. So it's like it's weird because we don't have any, look at this, and slow. Oh, and then we have Gary, who is also a snail who is slow. But because I was literally just about to say, I don't have anything saying, chariot card or anything like that, like anything fast moving toward you. And I say that because we had this red ribbon of fate. It's almost like you don't know when or if or how it's going to come. You just know that they're out there. So I feel like this is more definitely like of a soulmate person. I don't think this is going to be just like, like just a boyfriend or girlfriend for a year or so. And then, it was fun while it lasted, whatever. I feel like it's more like this is definitely, it's been on its way. And interesting too that this is my little heart charm for, it's almost like the Grinch. Yeah, I don't think it's going to stay. Maybe we'll lean it against something. Like where you can see how it grew. Like it started as a small heart and then it grew. So there's something over time. It's like maybe you have this like pull. There's like some pull to it. Because this also is kind of giving me like world, like magnetic field of Earth. You know how there's like this pull to Earth and its gravitational like forces. It's almost like something magnetically is coming and it's like coming together, it's like condensing, which is weird because at the same time it's expanding this heart. So it's almost like you guys are coming together, like something is happening, like it's making room for each other. Like maybe that's what you guys are doing right now in your life, is you're like trying to make room for each other. Oh, and then we have this King of Wands too, which always gives me Aries vibes as well. So they could be an Aries, right? Which is also weird because then I'm getting like this earthy tone. And when I was talking about the metal bending, they are earth, okay? They're earth benders in that show. So maybe they're like, they have Earth and Aries, something like that. Okay, let's see what words we have before we get all the way into all the charms. So those two are on top of the word insecure. Okay, interesting. We'll get to that in a second. So we have another insecure, chuckle, delicious something. Oh, I like this one. Oh, you know what? Are we zoomed in? I guess we are. Okay, I just want to like make sure that we can see it at least. You guys, that's interesting. Sometimes these don't come out so good and I'm like, I don't know, it's for you guys. But I like that. And Aries is, yes, Aries is like all like, oh, we're very action-y, action-oriented. That's what they always say. But my brother is Aries, okay? Aries to the T. And yes, he has many ideas, but you know what? He's so busy doing lots of other stuff that he never actually gets to the things that he's ultimately passionate about. So what does that say, right? Whenever I hear Aries, that's what I think. My brother is like, in my mind, that is what Aries stands for, You know how the universe knows that that's how I'm going to take it. So there's something very like, again, off about it, kind of, because I'm getting Aries vibes, but it's not the typical Aries vibe. So I'm feeling like maybe they are very Earth Aries, okay? And again, that doesn't, if it's not and the person you're thinking of isn't, I'm wrong, okay? And that's for someone else that needed to hear that. Doesn't mean the whole reading isn't for you, But, okay, so these were on, oh, we have another one. Until, and it's by itself over here. So weird. Because it's almost like, So we have another, like you're almost like, oh, here comes another one, another Aries Earth person, um, and it's like maybe you're insecure about it, but then you're like, why would I be insecure? Like the chuckling, right? You're like, why? I've been through this so many times. It doesn't even matter anymore. But I feel like there's a reason why you're insecure, because this one isn't just another one. And I think you know that. You're like, oh, here comes another one. And then something stops you, like in your tracks. And it's interesting because this was on top of it, right? Normally, this is like maybe a fresh step or something like that. And it still could be. But the fact that it was on there, it was like you got tripped up because it was on this pyramid, right? So if a pyramid's in your way, you're definitely tripping over it. You ain't just, it's in the way. Something is stopping you in your tracks. Maybe it just totally catches you off guard. You're just like, yeah. Like, I'm just waiting until that happens. And in your mind, you're like, yeah, it's not going to happen. But it's been slowly coming your way. And I think you know that. I think you know that. But, logic, pattern, experience tells you otherwise, but you still have that faith in you. And it's really hard. It's like a conflict where you're like, do I just feel stupid just continuously believing that this is going to be the one? Oh, this is the one. Like, how many times can you be like, this is the one? And then it's not. Like, in the end, you're like, can I trust myself at all? Like, what's going on? I'm clearly wrong every time. Believe me, I do that too. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, I just give up. I don't know. Yeah, so weird, so interesting. And then, so we have my little clothesline clip. What is it called? Clothespin. So there's some sort of little attachment, but it's not like a crazy attachment, See how easily I can do that? It's not like a key, it's not a lock, it's not anything, but it's some sort of just a little attachment. And if it doesn't mean that, if you don't know this person, it could just mean that, like, right now, like, again, like I was saying, like, making room for each other. Like, you're cleaning things, you're airing it out, you're opening windows, you're, hanging fresh linen outside to be aired out, right? Yeah. So we have this little wish, okay? This is like a little wish made and sent out into the universe. And I like this because, and this is the only wish that we have on here, which is very interesting. Because it was a wish you made a long time ago, right? It's not something that you can look at all the time. It's like you forgot that you made this wish. Like, you literally forgot that you made this wish. Like, you threw it into the ocean and it's been seriously years, decades, who knows, centuries, You forgot about it. You haven't looked at it. It hasn't been in your face, It's not like a star where, oh, it's in the sky every single night and wish upon a star every single night. Same wish, same wish. This is a wish that, like, I think you made it a long time ago. And I think you forgot about it. Maybe this person, like, maybe this is somebody that you had a crush on a long time ago. It didn't work out, or they didn't even notice your existence or something, and you were just like, okay, and you got, like, distracted by a different person, and you just kind of forgot about it. I don't know. I'm throwing out a lot of scenarios here, okay? My biography. And then we have a peace sign, and we have this little tiny light bulb. It's not a big light bulb. And do you see this? This actually fits into, like, a normal socket. Like, you would think that the socket would be, like, really small compared to the bulb. No, it's just the very beginning of an idea. Like I said, it's like something, it didn't even grow into an idea. You know what I mean? Like, this is the dimmest little light bulb ever. If you plugged it in, what even is that? It's useless. But in a complete dark room, it wouldn't be useless. It would show up, right? But I'm feeling like it's something that there was a spark, and then it never really grew anymore. It's something that And like with this my biography, I feel like you had to go on your way. It had to be a little bit. You had to write your own chapters and go through your journeys, and so did your person, right? But all the while, this wish was bobbing its way through the ocean to the universe, you know? It's bobbing its way, it made it, and then it's coming back, you know? Slow, very slow. This is not a fast wish. This is not a way to communicate to anyone quickly within the first century of your life, okay? Like, you don't do that anymore. Messages in bottles aren't sustainable, I guess. Yeah, and I think in between that, right? Because like in between that, we have this like peace, you know? It's like you had to find your inner peace. Okay, so we're gonna pull a couple cards. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this towards your geographic location of your person, okay? Because, let's move some of this out of here. Anything that comes up like that, I'm gonna take it as geographical. All right, we're gonna see if we can get a zodiac sign, sun sign for you, okay? I know we talked a lot about the Earth and Aries specifically. Scorpio, okay, okay. You could be a Scorpio. All right, we're gonna get 3 little mini who, what, where cards. See if we can get a clue. I swear, if anyone was ever trying to like channel me, that would be a card that comes up for me. I am always humming. That would be like seriously the best clue to be like, it's her. I can't stop. I'm always humming. So we have 1, okay, 3 or 2 more. Last pile I did 4 by accident, so we'll do 4. Ooh, last pile got that as well. Okay, so we have hums often, wears more than 2 rings frequently, has been extremely hurt by a loved one in the past, wears 3 red items frequently. Lots of physical things to look out for, right? Okay, so we're going to try to get a location. So it could be where your person is, where they are from. Could be where you are from. Okay. Temperance, eh? Yeah, it's looking, again, really luscious, right? I feel like they're near the coast. That's what I'm going to guess. Oop, there goes one. Okay, interesting, because I was going to say they're either going to be, this card always kind of gives me like Venice, Italy vibes, right? Like the whole channel thing or canal things and stuff, right? And she's also in water. I was going to say, because I see mountains here as well. So I was going to say, either it's going to be like somewhere like California or, you know, Oregon or, you know, that kind of coast, like in America. It could be on the coast, like maybe like Argentina or something, but like maybe northern Argentina, just because like, you know, again, it's very luscious. So it's not going to be like an extreme temperature. Okay. So it's going to be, it's going to be like really luscious, you know, and like going up into basically, you know, the Amazon rainforest and stuff like that, Brazil, places like that, like where it's not deserty, it's not cold, and like almost like Colorado too, because like anywhere that has like mountains and rivers and like beautiful sunsets and sunrises, honestly. And they're those aren't always everywhere, right? I've visited places and I'm like, the sunsets here suck, you know? And then other places I'm like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. But then, and then I was going to say any sort of island as well, because islands are formed by either mountain ranges or volcanoes, things like that, and always surrounded by water, you know? And so I get like this Italian feel here, and like even just like Greek islands, like the whole Mediterranean, maybe like Cyprus. Yeah, it's like in that area, perhaps. It's somewhere just very just nice, man, just nice. And so I don't know if they're from there. Maybe their ancestors are from there, so they could be like Italian, you know, or like you guys. Oh my God, like my dream is to go to Santorini Island. And I know it's like people go and they're like, it was the worst. It wasn't anything like other. Like seriously, I don't care. Like I just want to walk up and down the steps there. Like I don't. I literally I go places and I don't take photos. Like my friends like are the only people that take photos, and I'm like, oh my God, you guys, could you like send me some photos? Because I took one during this whole trip, and it was of a frog. You know, like I'm terrible at it. Like I just don't. I just live in the moment. So like I'm not going there for like I'm not even on Instagram. Like I'm the weirdest person ever. Like I just want to go there and be like, look at this. This was formed by a volcano. So I'm getting those vibes, you know, like I'm getting the like beautiful, just salty ocean breeze, you know, or mountainy breeze. It's like a different breeze, you know, it's like a breeze with the nature in it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like just a suburban breeze. It's not a city LA breeze. You know what I mean? This is breeze with substance. All right, so we're gonna ask what age. Oh no, what did I do with those dice? Oh, I threw them back into the. Oh Lord. Oh Lordy Lou. I threw them into the charm bucket. Okay, we're gonna roll twice. We're gonna get two different ages because obviously it's very specific. Okay. So we have 29 or 92. Now, I don't know how many people are dating in their 90s, but I think it's more 29. Okay, so it's either your person or you, all right? Or, you know, when you will be meeting them. I don't know. Take it how it works. No way. And then we got 29 again. That's weird. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. So I'm guessing they're definitely 29 or 92. Okay. And then we have a little yes or no dice. And we are going to find out if they are coming towards you within the next 2 months. I feel like 2 months is like a good chunk of time, right? Not too quick, not too late. We can live with 2 months, right? All right. So are they coming in within the next 2 months? Yes, with an exclamation point. Okay, that means they's a coming. And we already knew they was a coming because we sent out this a long time ago. We had that little spark, and it's something delicious. It's gonna bring you peace. Okay, it's been growing. Look at Gary too. He's smiling. He has a very weird smile on his face, but he's smiling. He's slow, but he's happy, okay? Because he knows where he's going. All right, so that is what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just trying to like make shorter videos because I'm just like MIA because I just can't seem to put like 3 hours of my life aside, like ever. I don't know. So thanks so much for watching. I was thinking about maybe making like a little donation thing too, because I know myself and like maybe if I got a few donations, like maybe I would do this more often, you know? Like it does take a lot of time and a lot of energy, and I make like $1 each video. Like I'm not even kidding. Some videos don't even make me one whole dollar. So, you know, it's a little hard to like do this all the time. But yeah, that is what I have for you. You know what's interesting is that we had this as well. So maybe there's like something about the seasons, you know, and like the mountain ranges. So, oh, maybe that's what it is. Because like even when it's nice and beautiful, if you go higher up in a mountain, there's always snow up there, or it snows a lot more often up there, you know? So take that into consideration. Maybe they live near like snow-capped mountains, okay? All right, so thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned. Hopefully I post a little more, and hope you guys take care. Oh, comment, like, subscribe. Always helps me a bunch, and hope you guys have a good night.